Hello and welcome to Mary Makes. Today I want to show you a journal that I've made, and it will be listed in my Etsy shop under the shop name Mary Makes. This journal was created with new and vintage papers, including coffee dyed papers that I made myself. So let's get started. The journal has overall dimensions of 7 3/8 wide, 9 inches tall, and it has a 2-inch spine. This journal has 78 pages, so there's plenty of room for journaling and photos. It features a 2-ring binder mechanism so that you can change out the pages very easily. You just pinch these little rings right here, and it opens up so you can change your pages out. I also put in this journal a little pen holder in the spine so that you can carry a pen around with you, and it closes with no problems whatsoever. You can see here, and it is a little bit chunky. I really enjoyed making this paper journal, and I absolutely love this paper collection. The pages, some of the pages I have really decorated, some I have not, because I want you to be able to customize this journal for yourself. And I don't know who's going to be buying it. I don't know if you're going to be someone who loves to just journal, someone who loves to do memory keeping with journaling and pictures and memorabilia, or if you just want to put pictures in it. Feel free to cover any of the decorated pages with your pictures. It's okay, I promise. So we open it up, and the first page has some pockets. I've included some vintage ephemera. This letter is it's an envelope. It's not the letter. It's an envelope from 1980. A label and a vintage postcard. At least I think it's vintage. Honestly, I can't tell you for sure. There's a bridge scorecard, piece of a masterboard that I created, another label, and you'll see I put a little detailed cutout here along the edge with a border punch. And then we're going to flip the page, and here you come to a vintage ledger sheet, and you'll see the other part of it in a little bit later in the journal. Here's one of the coffee dyed papers that I made. A page with plenty of space for whatever you want to put on it. More coffee dyed paper and open spaces. This is a journal from Artie Mays, I believe. I mean, not a journal, shoot. This is a digital from Artie Mays. I've included some ribbon trim on some of the pages. This one I really love the way it came out. I used a stencil to coffee dye this design. And this one has a side tuck. It's a page from a vintage, possibly antique, but I'm pretty sure it's vintage, German storybook. I've also included a tag that I've created and some ephemera from the Curators Botanical line. This is a really neat little pocket, ephemera holder or memento holder, whatever you want to call it, that I've created. And I got this idea from Margaret at 7 Plaza on YouTube. You open it up, and it has all these little pockets where you can put little things in here and store them. Then you just wrap this back around to close it and stick it back in here where you've got your apex clip. I tried to keep pages that were a full spread from a piece 12 by 12 sheet of paper together so you can see the whole beauty of that page. This is a digital that I've gotten from Victoria Designs. More coffee dyed paper. Pretty little page with some pretty trim. Coffee dyed paper. A sheet of vellum that has been printed with a gorgeous floral design. This is a digital, but at the moment I cannot remember where I got it. I will try to find that and put it in the description box. And that's more of that same digital. Here's the other half of that ledger sheet. And this one I made a pocket out of vintage lace. And I've stuck in a few things, a little journaling card for you, and I've covered it with coffee dyed paper on the back. This one is just a journaling tag made with a sheet of ephemera. And a ticket. This is a new ticket. It is not vintage. And then I didn't put anything in this pocket so that you can store anything you want to in there. This is another digital from Artie Mace. And this is a little tuck spot and a tag that I had made. And there's room on the back for a picture or journaling. Oh, and this is, I missed this page, I think. This is a digital from Victoria Designs also. And then on this page, I've used clear acetate to make this pocket and then stuck this beautiful piece of fencing with flowers on it, on top of it. This is a new ticket, a piece of postcard ephemera, and a tag that I've created. And a few more sheets of paper. This is another one of that digital that I will get the name of and put it in the description box. And another sheet of vellum. And then you've got a little pocket here, and I've put in a long journaling tag with a little cluster at the bottom. There's some vintage lace down here. And if you can see down here in this little corner, this is actually a wax piece made with a mold, so it is very dimensional. Do not get this journal too hot or it may start to melt. And then we come over to this side where there is a composition book. Now the composition book comes from 49 in Market, and it has 16 pages. And when I say pages, I'm counting, this is 1 page, this is 2 page, 3 page, etc. So I put designs on every other page in this journal, and then tried to leave the others with a lot of blank space so that you can put anything you want to on it. There are some tabs, and this one has plenty of space for writing. I love this page. It's probably my favorite. And then this one, I used a piece of ephemera to make a tuck, and I stuck another pocket in here. I did use some of Kara Brandon's digitals for this ticket. And on the back, I have actually put in, let me find a sheet of paper. I have put a frame on the back here, and it is open at the top so that you can slide in pictures that you would like to slide in. It should fit, it does fit a 3x4 photo. And then I've put a little design here and my little stamp that I love that says totally homemade, handmade. And this is the journal. Like I said, it will be listed in my Etsy shop. The Etsy shop is named Mary Makes. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day. Bye.